What's up, guys? Welcome back to Give a Shift. It is a beautiful day here in Wisconsin. We're gonna go for a little drive here, so buckle up. Please get ready for today's show. So let's hop into the first subject then. Today we're back talking about Dodge Demon. We have 2 more weeks until it is released and shown at the New York Auto Show. So there's just a few more teasers here that Dodge is dropping us. And this week we are talking about cooling systems. So they have come out and said that the new Demon is going to have a cooling system to cool the air coming out of the supercharger and into the engine. And this will be a first for any production car. Again, another first for here, the Dodge Demon. They already have the biggest front production tire. They have the first torque reserve system for a production car. And they also have some crazy new technology going into this car. Now, what they're doing here with this cooling system is they can actually use the air conditioning of the car to cool the air going out of the supercharger. Now, most companies, and most cars rather, would use, say, an intercooler or just normal air coming in through hood scoops and things. Now, they're already going to have the biggest hood scoop of any car, another first right there, that they call the air grabber, as well as 2 air inlets in the front lights like the Hellcat already has, but this one's going to have 2 instead of just 1. So this car is going to be very good at cooling. Their cooling system is going to be very advanced here. Now, they have said that with the aid of the AC, it will be able to cool the air a total of 45 degrees more than normal. So it is definitely going to assist there in keeping the engine nice and cool on those hot summer days at the drag strip. And yeah, this car is going to be a monster, a beast, as we all know and have discussed before. So some more little info coming out with that. As always, next week there's going to be some more little tidbits of information that Dodge will be coming out with until the Dodge Demon is released in the New York Auto Show in about 2 weeks here. So always come check back here for always some more info. And of course, I'll be linking everything down below if you guys want to go read the article, check a little video and things, and their website if you want to go check out all of those nice little tidbits of info. But next subject, we're sticking with Dodge here. Now, the whole like off-roady, ready-to-race truck market right now is really dominated by the Ford Raptor. Now Ford just came out with a new Raptor, new engine, new body, bigger, everything. It's just a beast. That thing's awesome. I checked it out at the auto show. It's awesome. But like I said, they're the only one on the market. So sticking with Dodge here, they may or may not be coming out with a Raptor rival, something they call the Dodge Ram Rebel. Now, they came out with a little concept last year at the Texas State Fair. Now, this car, or truck rather, is powered by a detuned version of the Hellcat V8, making only 575 horsepower. Now, that's already more than the Raptor, but the Raptor is also using a twin-turbo V6. Now, I'm sure with some little tuning things and such, that can be boosted. That little, the power figures can definitely be raised up a little bit. But anyway, it's going to have a wider track width, a wider body, bigger tires, off-road suspension, all those things. So that'll be kind of cool if Dodge actually comes out with another, or just a rival for the Raptor. I mean, there's nothing really out there that's out of the box that you can really be buying. I mean, there's like kits and such that you can get, but nothing straight from the factory like the Raptor has. Dodge is always coming out with cool little things. They're a crazy company. They're always coming out with cool cars and monstrous power figures, and just Dodge really is a company for enthusiasts as much as Ford is, in my opinion. So yeah, cool things coming from Dodge. So lastly for the day, we're talking about news things anyway. The new Volkswagen Golf R. Now, obviously Volkswagen's been in the news for a bunch of different things regarding their Dieselgate scandal and everything to go on with that. But today there's some positive news coming out from Volkswagen. So a few weeks back they were talking about some information about the new Golf R. It's going to have, I think, 10 more horsepower, so it's just over 300 horsepower now. Still all-wheel drive, still DSG and a manual option available, but now there's also going to be a launch control system in this car. Now that'll be able to compete with these other hot hatch or premium hot hatch competitors like the Focus RS and the STI and even the new Civic Type R. Now, like I said, it's going to have launch control, but they also, this past week, teased some other information or announced a little partnership they're going to have with Akrapovic. So if you guys don't know what that company is, they make exhausts, very good high quality exhaust. They actually make exhaust for the Koenigsegg. So they are a very premium quality product. They are expensive, but they are, like I said, very, very, very good quality. They often sound very, very good as well. Now, this will actually be very exciting. I have driven every Golf R except for the Mark IV R32, which is the one I really want to drive, but alas, I've not driven it yet. Now, the Mark VII is a very fast and capable and very comfortable hot hatch. It is a very grown-up, I think it's the most grown-up in that segment. It's a very mature car. If you're like a middle-aged gentleman, I mean, that's probably the one you're going to go with in that whole competition. The STI, the RS, and the Type R are all kind of childish boy racer type deals, where the Golf R is a lot more grown-up in that sense. So I think it'll make it a little bit more exciting. I think that's one thing that's always been kind of missing from the Golf R. It's just not super exciting, but it is a very capable car. So I think some launch control system and a good sounding exhaust is definitely gonna like waking up the sound and waking up the experience of the car, and it's definitely gonna help them in that arena. So I'm pretty excited about that. I still do think they should put a little bit more horsepower to that car, put it up around 320, 325 at least. I mean, yeah, the STI is only making around 300, and same with the Type R, but I mean the RS is murdering the game right now with 350 horsepower and torque figures. But yeah, some cool things coming with the Golf R. Now, a couple other little things here, not so much news, but just cool things that are happening in the auto industry. Most of it this week is talking about like racing and such. But this past week, if you guys know who BJ Baldwin is, he is a off-road racer. He does Baja 1000, things like that, like trophy trucks. Now, he came out with a pretty dope video, kind of like a Gymkhana type series, but he has a Recoil. It's called the Recoil series. This is Recoil 4. It was filmed in Cuba, one of the biggest like video productions ever to be had in Cuba. So you guys should definitely go check that out. Here's a little screen grab from that video right here. It was a really freaking dope video. I really enjoyed it. I love the whole TRD. Well, yeah, he has a Toyota sponsorship, but the whole off-road trophy trucks are so freaking awesome. So definitely go check out that video. Another thing that came out is Ken Block released his new livery for the Hoonigan Racing Team cars. Him and his teammate Andreas Picard, they both are racing in World Rallycross. That series, that whole season actually starts this weekend here out in Barcelona. So definitely check out that. But yeah, so they came out with a new livery. It's kind of a 3D type deal. It's really freaking cool. Definitely go check out the little teaser video they have below, and definitely go check out some highlights and some races that are coming out in this coming season. I really like watching Rallycross, and I hope you guys do too. So definitely check that out if you haven't watched that series before. And lastly, another racing series, Formula Drift, is also starting this weekend. It actually is taking place right as I speak right now. It's at the Streets of Long Beach course. I really, really like Formula Drift just because of it doesn't have super crazy rules. You can really have any type of powertrain, platform, anything like that. It's just mostly safety rules. So yeah, super cool things coming out of there. So if you guys haven't really checked out Formula Drift before, haven't heard of it, whatnot, go check that out. I really like that series. It's pretty awesome. It allows you to be very competitive and creative and things with all in the world of cars. So yeah, go check that out, and I think that's just about all I have for today. I am going to try and make these episodes a little bit shorter. They have been going, I think, too long. Some people have been telling me that they are long. I also kind of feel like they were getting a bit too long. I mean, we were pushing 15-20 minutes, and I kind of want to keep it somewhere around 10-12 minutes, so it's kind of viewer friendly in that sense. So yeah, some cool things coming out to the channel though. Last weekend we were out in Colorado, so you can expect some reviews coming out this week. I wanted to get them out last week, but it was spring break, so I just kind of wanted to relax, and all I was doing was working, so I didn't really feel like throwing up anything there. But this week, definitely some reviews coming. We're going to have Acura TL Type S, and maybe this week, maybe next week, 2015 Focus ST, which are both super fun to drive. And then still coming up a little bit ways out, hot hatch battle between my car and my friend Anthony's car. So check all those things out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You guys know what to do. My name is Thomas, signing off for Give a Shift. Thanks for watching, guys.